Hello there, Kevin here with another episode of the Feel Good English Podcast. Today we have a TED Tuesday lesson, and I chose a really cool, fun, short video. It's called How to Start a Movement by Derek Sivers. Derek Sivers is a very successful tech entrepreneur and writer, and just a very interesting guy in general. If you research him at all and find some of the things he has to say, he is a very unique dude. This short 3-minute TED Talk goes through a YouTube viral video, actually, about a dude who got up out of the crowd and started dancing on his own. Maybe you've seen it before. And I'm just going to go through the video real quick and explain some of the vocabulary Derek uses and talk about the video a little bit. But the main idea here is for you to be able to listen to this, learn some new English vocabulary and expressions, and then go watch the TED video knowing a lot more than you did before this podcast episode. Let's get into the lesson. So he starts out the talk showing this viral YouTube video. This random dude gets up from the crowd, starts dancing like a crazy man, and people start watching him. In the beginning of the talk, Derek says, a leader needs the guts to stand out and be ridiculed. A lot of good stuff here. So to have guts is to have courage. Guts, G-U-T-S. Guts are actually intestines. We also use the word guts to talk about courage. That guy has a lot of guts. Jon Snow, he's got a lot of guts. So a leader needs to have guts, needs to have courage to stand out and be ridiculed. To stand out means to call attention to yourself, to do something different, to stand out from the crowd, to call attention, to cause people to notice you from an action you're taking or something that you're doing, to stand out. So it's to call more attention in a way. That guy, he's really tall. He really stands out from the crowd. Or, yeah, she's a very funny woman. She really stands out from her friends, meaning she calls more attention than her friends. Next part here talks about his first follower with a crucial role. Crucial, critical. Role, R-O-L-E, is a part that you play in a group, your role. What's the role that you're playing at your company? Well, I'm a manager, or I'm a intern from another episode. Remember intern? So that's your role. So his first follower plays a crucial role, a crucial part, a crucial character in this whole movement. And what this first follower does is transforms a lone nut into a leader. Transforms a lone nut into a leader. A lone nut. Well, nut. Nut is something you eat, but when you call a person a nut, it means they're crazy. You're calling them a crazy person. He's a nut. That means he's crazy. So it turns a lone nut, somebody by himself, into a leader. So all of a sudden he goes from being a crazy dude doing something by himself to now a leader that people are going to follow. And then the followers emulate the followers. Emulate is to copy. So then the next followers emulate the first follower, not the leader, but the first follower, to emulate him. And this is the tipping point. A tipping point is when something happens that really changes the future output or the future behavior. It goes from one place to the nether, and it's like that one thing that needed to happen to take it from not happening to starting to happen. The tipping point. Maybe you're talking about traffic on an internet, on a website. And the traffic is slow, but then all of a sudden, there's a blog post you created, which was the tipping point, which went viral and made everything change. And after that, it went from slow traffic to huge traffic. So that blog post became the tipping point. Next, he talks about being part of the in crowd. The in crowd. Crowd is a group of people. In, like inside. So in crowd is the popular crowd. To be in, or to be in the in crowd, means to be part of the popular, accepted crowd. We even use the word in sometimes to mean if something is popular, like, oh, those shoes aren't in anymore. Those ridiculous shoes you're wearing aren't in. Go buy some new shoes, dude. Last thing here, and this is overall the main point of this really cool little TED Talk. Leadership is over-glorified. Whenever we use the word over, it means too much. It's too glorified. Leadership is over-glorified. Why? Well, as you can see, the leader is the lone crazy nut that gets up and starts dancing. But nothing happens until that first follower gets up and joins him. And then other people in the crowd realize it's acceptable, and then they start getting up slowly and join the other follower and behave like him. So how could you apply this to your life? Don't be afraid to not be the leader all of the time. As you can see, followers, people that are willing to also get up and do something crazy, are just as important. So that one person who might already see an idea that exists, but take action on it and make it happen for themselves is vital when movements are going to be created. You don't have to be the innovator. You can be the first follower. Short little lesson here. Now it's your turn. Go to TED.com, search Derek Sivers or How to Start a Movement. Watch this. Enjoy. See the words that I used here in the video. Watch it a few times. Repeat, and that's it for today. Again, get the transcript to this to learn even deeper. Go to feelgoodenglish.com/member. And if you have any questions for me, I am always available to help you in life. Kevin@feelgoodenglish.com is where I am. I am in the virtual world, so I will meet you in the virtual world. That's it for today. One quick joke. What did the peanut say to the elephant? Nothing. Peanuts can't talk. See you next time.